Alright, class is in session. I'm going to finish up this video, part 3. Only got about 10 minutes left here, so let's finish it up.
You know, I didn't care for Chunk or her. And she knew, man. There was one situation where we had went to the mall. I was with my homies. And she met up with me, with us. She had Chunk on the stroller.
Right there. He's got his homies. And just the way I am, I'm 50 years old. So if you haven't seen the other 2 videos, go watch those first. We might be confused on this one. This is part 3. That's Jeremy Cuellar. He killed this man's son, Tyrone Hassell. And it was set up. He had a co-conspirator, her husband, Kamaya Hassell. But anyway, go watch the other 2 videos. But he just said that he met up with his friends at the mall, and then she comes with the baby or whatever. I am not hanging out with a girl and a baby. No. I'm just saying it's not, I'll date a single mom, no problem. But get a babysitter. And look, you know, if she does it, it's fine, you know. We just won't hang out, and she can go hang out with someone else. Some other cuck or some other punk can be hanging out with her kid in a stroller. I'm too old for that. Been there, done. That's my standard, you know.
So I had to move away from my homies. You know what I'm saying? Met up with her.
No, he didn't have a standard. He didn't have a program. He shouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what we do as men. We ditch our homies for this.
He kept throwing his little monkey on the ground. I kept picking it up, and I looked at him like, "Why are you throwing it?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he would smile, he'll grab it. I was just talking with him, while she was doing what she wanted to do. I was pushing the stroller.
What, he's pushing the stroller? Never, dude. That's the mom's job anyway. You got it. Like, just like in the book Atomic Attraction, I'm doing summaries on those. You always got to be projecting strength and masculinity. What's going to happen if something busts out in the mall? Somebody robs y'all. You got your hands on a stroller. You know? No, a man doesn't do the stroller if he's got a woman there. The woman does the stroller. You know, I mean, you know, again, if she's, you know, hurt or she's, you know, we can, you know, what ifs and what abouts. That's not what this is about. But if she's healthy and good, she does the stroller. I'm not your bitch.
Acting like
He's living a fantasy, and trust me, when that kid grows up and realizes he killed his dad, and realizes, I mean, you know, he's 15 years old, and he if you're a stepdad, you're going to hear, "You're not my dad." It's that kid ain't gonna want you as their dad.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, it didn't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? At all.
You don't have no other kids then, huh?
No. I have my wife. She was pregnant, but you know, our relationship, our past, you know, I didn't trust it. You know, so I had her aborted. Man. I had her fucking aborted. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if I would have aborted it, you know what I'm saying, the baby would have been born, man, I wouldn't be in this fucking situation. You know what I'm saying?
All you need was a little bit of identity and not found your validation in a half-ass hoe.
But, you know, how me and my wife was, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't know, I didn't know how to handle our situations because I was fucking up with her. You know what I'm saying? I cheated on her 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she still wanted to be with me. You know, when we got married, I married her for her to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really marry her for, you know, the real reason. Just like how you would tell a Ty, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's really love, you know, and not this and that. But I married for the wrong reason with my wife. Even though we was together, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really love her like that. And our relationship was trash, mainly because of me. And I didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying? So before we left to Korea, you know what I'm saying? And me and her had that fight. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted a fresh start. I told that to Kamaya, you know what I'm saying? She was like, "No, I don't want to be with him either," you know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, she saw you as a target.
Oh man, she turned me against him, like, in a way. Like, when she had Chunk, she was saying Ty wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. The lies and manipulation. Do not believe women's stories. Do not believe women's stories. You can verify their stories. All of them lies.
A picture where she had a whole bunch of presents and Ty wasn't even right there.
He's probably the one taking the picture. He's probably the one taking the picture.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What else? When she first came home, she made him. He made her watch the dogs and shit right when she came back from the
Whatever.
Just don't use it for her to really be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they so. These ladies are so abused out here.
And I was just like, but still, I took that in the wrong way instead of just, looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I was negative.
But you wanted to. You wanted to take it the wrong way. Because you're weak and insecure. And you thought you needed validation through this woman.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta fix yourself first.
I don't know, man. I'm still all over the place, to be honest with you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good dude, man. My son was a good kid.
Yep.
I never had no problems out of him. Through school, I
Yep.
didn't even talk to him about school. He did what he was supposed to do. He just, he stayed busy. He stayed active. He just stayed on the move. Go to doing positive stuff, to the gym,
Yep.
hooping, shooting pool, bowling.
Yep.
Yeah, I only had 2 conversations with him. It was just when this was before we even left to Korea. She had told him that I was from Chicago. And this is like when me and her already started having sex.
The guy I'm banging is from
He
Chicago.
was like, "Hey, so you from Chicago?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What part?" I was like, "Northwest, Homo Park." And he was like, he's like, "You fuck with Lil Fo?" I was like, "Yeah, I fuck with Lil Fo." And he was like, "Yeah, true." I'm like, "Where you from Chicago?" He was like, South Side. I was like, "What school you went to?" He was like, "No, I grew up in Michigan." I don't know nothing about Michigan. So I just stopped talking. And he stopped talking. And that's when they dropped me off. And the other time, when we was in Korea, we had a basketball tournament. You know what I'm saying? I could shoot. You feel me? I'm a shooter. You know what I'm saying? We had played against him for scrimmage. He didn't play. But I was shooting threes. I probably shot like 5 threes. I was like shooting that bitch. After the game, we still lost. We lost by 2. You know what I'm saying? And he came up to me. He was like, "Man, you shooting that bitch?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Got run by a woman. Manipulated and run by a woman. Now you're doing 65 years in Michigan State Penitentiary. Wasted your life on a half-ass hoe.
Man. Right now, I'm just focused on hoping that I'm the least important in heaven. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up big time. I'm trying to redeem myself anyway. You know what I'm saying? I can tell by the way you look, man, you want me to burn in hell, sir. And I understand that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I really hope you can forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to take forever, or you might not. But, I really hope you can. My mind was twisted, you know what I'm saying? When her putting all that shit, I don't know. I had a twisted mind of wanting a family, honestly. And I knew better than that, but I was just in love with her. She knew what she was doing. She knew that I cared about her and Chunk.
Yeah.
She wants to say that I didn't.
He's very naive. He knew what she was doing. You gotta reach out to other men, older men too. I mean, this kid didn't know. He was dumb, dude. He got run by a woman, like a little biatch.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy.
Now he's doing 65 years behind it.
That shit crazy. But I really appreciate you coming up here. That shit. Even me explaining my side is still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I was thinking that, like, I was just blinded. Like, I just wanted to get what she wanted, man. She wanted it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even when I was sitting there actually thinking about the shit, like, I was, I still didn't, I wasn't man enough to be like, no.
All these guys that go to jail for these crimes, trying to please women and stuff, or get their women back, or they attract what they fear, and then they end up a lot without them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just how everything played, man. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, that was only the conversations I had with him, though. But yeah.
Only thing I can say, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Just, I guess for your sake, just stay in that Bible. It's the only thing gonna help you. Just keep doing what you're doing. Because, I mean, true enough, you killed my son, but I don't think. I know I'm looking at somebody that had a twisted mind at one point, but I look at you, man. I don't think you was a bad guy to hang out with. You know what I mean? You seem like a good cat, and I hate the situation had to happen. Especially, I hate it had to happen to my son. I'm never gonna. The only thing I could do is visit him in the grave. But I did want to hear what you had to say, and
We gotta learn, guys. I mean, like he's saying, the dad, he seems like a good cat. He did, but he didn't have guidance. We gotta guide each other out here.
I guess I'll see you at sentencing. They haven't changed nothing yet, have they?
Not that I know of, sir.
September 23rd.
Right. Pre-sentence is on the 20th.
All right, man. I appreciate you talking to me. I hope you feel a lot better. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
I know it wasn't even, it's still fucked up, but I really hope you can forgive me. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? I would like for you to still visit me. I know you probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I hope you will still visit me, and forgive me, honestly.
Well, I'm gonna have to do what you're doing. I'm gonna have to talk to guys and work on that. But I'm gonna keep an open mind.
Good enough.
All right.
There you go, fellas. There you go. All right. This is why I do this stuff. We gotta learn. We gotta teach each other. This is tragic, dude. Tragic. Don't let women run you. See you on the next one.